These are my top 5 tips for treating your IBS. The first one is to identify the stressful event in your life that happened right before your IBS symptoms started to pop up. Because what's going on here is that your IBS symptoms were triggered by this stress. You suffered a conflict shock, which is a stressful event that catches you off guard. What couldn't you digest? What was really stressing you out? Was it something at work? Was it something in a relationship? Look in your Facebook feed, look through old text messages. That is the first thing you need to do. Figure out the stress that was occurring when your IBS symptoms first started. The second thing you need to do is to stop blaming food. Food has nothing to do with this unless you blame food. Because what's essentially happening is your gut is controlled by the oldest part of the brainstem, the lizard brain. It's trying to digest this hard to digest, stressful thing in your life. And it's resolved, but it's not fully resolved. And so your gut is developing extra gut cells to help you digest and absorb this hard to digest thing in your life. Remember, this is the lizard brain. It's extremely stupid. So it's trying to digest this hard to digest thing in your life, your relationship, your job. And if you start to blame food, it'll start to see food is hard to digest. And it will start this process of cell proliferation, extra gut cells to help you digest this hard to digest thing in your life. And when it gets resolved, when this food isn't in your environment, when this hard to digest thing isn't in your environment anymore, it gets rid of these extra gut cells. And that's what causes the diarrhea, the gas, and all those other fun IBS symptoms. So I didn't get bad gluten intolerance and starch intolerance. I did not start getting intolerant to foods until I started reading the diet books and started following crazy diets and listening. Because it was the only thing that changed was my perception. I was now perceiving these foods as hard to digest. I know this sounds nuts, but your brain controls your gut. Not that holistic, wishy-washy BS crap where your gut controls your brain. There's a gut-brain connection. Let me tell you what the gut-brain connection is. Your brain controls your gut. It is not the other way around. You get punched in the gut, your nerves send a signal to your brain. Your brain makes a decision or just responds, and then it tells your gut what to do. Your brain controls everything. This little thing right here. The third thing is I want you to start documenting when you start to get symptoms. So just when you go to the bathroom, when you have to go to the bathroom, this is especially for those people who are going like 10, 20 times a day, you really need to do this. When you're on the toilet, what was I doing? I was at work. I was at my desk. I was talking to this person. Just start to document what you were doing right before you got symptoms. And at the end of the week, you're going to have this big, long list, and you'll start to see what we call tracks. This is what we call tracks in German New Medicine. These are reminders of the conflict. So let's say this hard to digest thing is your girlfriend. Your girlfriend left you, and you don't know why. It doesn't make any sense. I can't digest this. She makes me sick to my stomach. So maybe she broke up with you over text. Maybe she told you something horrible over text. And remember, your brain, the lizard brain, it's stupid. It's really old. So now every time all it associates your phone with is something hard to digest now. Every time a text message comes up on your phone, because your girlfriend told you this through text message, now all of a sudden, text message equals something super hard to digest is coming my way. Run the program, cell proliferation, cell loss, you get diarrhea. So we need to identify the pattern. I had diarrhea. I would get diarrhea when I was cold. I would get diarrhea when an authoritative figure yelled at me or disapproved of something that I was doing. So just for a whole week, just document when you get diarrhea, and you'll start to see these patterns emerge. And when you find a pattern, try to link it back to what stressful event this might be linked to, and attempt to come to peace with it. It's very powerful. I see so many people cut their symptoms in half in just a week just doing this. And so the fourth one is number 4 is do not fear your symptoms. A lot of us read online on like WebMD and stuff. You read a symptom, oh, you got cancer, oh, you have this, oh, you're screwed, oh, you're gonna die. It's not true. Some symptoms you do need to take seriously, but for the vast majority of you, your symptoms, they're a vital tool. Like you get diarrhea, great, I'm in the healing phase. I'm getting rid of extra gut cells I no longer need. Instead of going, oh, I got diarrhea, oh, life sucks. Diarrhea sucks, but you can do something about it. Now you understand what diarrhea means. Diarrhea means that you either encountered a track or you resolved something hard to digest. Your body is getting rid of extra gut cells. Now you see this as a good thing. Diarrhea is good. Now you have an opportunity to see what a track is. So instead of like crying and self-pity and all this other stuff, knock off that bad habit. Diarrhea is a good sign. You're in the healing phase. You've already resolved the conflict. So either it's a track or you resolve the conflict, and you can take an action step to getting better. And number 5 is to get some protein into you in some animal fats. These foods are required. The mindset comes first, because otherwise your body's just going to poop out all these expensive nutrients. But protein and fat-soluble vitamins are very important when it comes to healing your gut. Your body is burning through tons of protein. Think about it. It's creating extra gut cells, then it's getting rid of these extra gut cells, and then it's, repairing things. Protein. It is going through tons of protein, and it's also going through these specialty vitamins, fat-soluble vitamins, vitamin A, vitamin D, E, and K2, which you'll find in butter, sour cream, what are some other, liver, duck fat, things like they're animal fats, animal foods, fish eggs, egg yolks. These foods are very good for you. They will help stitch your body back together. And, if one of these foods are on your food intolerance list, all right, that smack was for your own good. Stop being afraid of energy and nutrients. It is stupid. I used to do it, I understand, but it's time you snap out of it. You can tolerate energy and nutrients. Don't let anybody tell you you can't tolerate energy and nutrients. Whether it's some quack job on YouTube, whether it's some GI doctor who doesn't even understand the root cause, isn't even curious of understanding the root cause, you can tolerate energy and nutrients, okay? Anything. But you have to believe it. You have to understand what's going on. I understand you might have had, like a hamburger or something, or candy when you were celebrating, getting a new job. And now you blame that food. Oh, candy. Last time I had candy, I had diarrhea forever. But guess what? You resolved a huge conflict. You got a new job. You didn't have to digest finding a new job. You didn't have to digest your old job anymore. So it resolved the conflict, and your body's getting rid of these extra gut cells. That's it. And then you just happen to blame candy. I did that before. But it's time to stab them out of it. It's time to move forward. I want to show you how to do this. I have a 30-day plan that you can click right here. And show you absolutely for free what I did in 30 days to get better, and many other people have used this plan. I've seen some people literally gain like 20 pounds in a month. I gained about 20 or 30 pounds in about 2 or 3 months, and I was at a healthy weight. I was at 160 pounds. Never able to get above 160 pounds, even with working out and all that stuff. Using German new medicine, eating pizza every day, really testing these principles. I was a crazy zealot. I only ate clean food. Oh, it had to be super organic. Oh, it had to be straight from the farm. No pesticides, blah, 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 all that stuff. Now I can eat whatever I want. I weigh like 190 pounds. I weigh the weight that I want to weigh. And, I help many other people do this. I've seen people like on death's door, they start doing this stuff and they gain 20 pounds in just a month. It's because we get to the root cause of the problem. And we do it in this free 30-day plan right here. Click it. It's only like an hour long. Tells you everything you need to know to get better. But if you do want to work with me one-on-one, you want to work with me and my team, then I do have the Rapid Gut Healing Program. And, we have 3 live Q&As every single week where you can talk to me One of my other coaches, Deanna, she has over 10 years of experience with German New Medicine. I have another coach, Daniel. He has lots of experience with hypnosis and NLP and how the mind works and how to change these thoughts that are causing our digestive symptoms. So guys, I'd love to work with you, but if not, watch my videos that are free. I've seen tons of people get better with that, and I've seen tons of people use my free 30-day plan. But if you are serious about getting better and you want to get better as fast as possible, enroll in the Rapid Gut Healing Program. All right, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later. I am Mike, the Healy Gut Guy. Bye-bye.